I have one, but you don't need to use it if you don't want to. It's not a requirement. And for some reason, I don't get invites, so I'll probably have to send it to you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got Jack Doyle. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Locke with a quick throw out to Judy. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke. A pass underneath for Carson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, Locke. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him at just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Locke again. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Locke now on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 10 yards out, and the Broncos have taken the early lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Mahomes now on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
You're going to learn. You're going to start running this weak nickel on me, bro. I'm going to kill it.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line.
Told you about running this weak nickel.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Chiefs nothing.
Second and 9 from the 44.
Please stop running this weak nickel.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Cover 2.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And
stop playing with
in
me.
the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a second.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So
yeah, you might want to stay in the pocket, bro.
They've got to take care of their own business.
Because I got contains on every time.
Now that they're back on the field.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Melvin Gordon is not catching passes like that.
Melvin Gordon, 75 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Broncos 14, Chiefs 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
Ooh, you like man defense, huh?
Protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take it on in for
can't play man against them.
Hill, 52 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
All right, let's go, fellas.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke.
Come on, fellas.
And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Patriots playbook, huh? Yeah, I know it very well because I run it. And I know how to beat it. You might want to do something about it because I'm about to lock it down.
Now Gordon on 1st down.
Holding, come on back.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the gun, it's Locke. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. That catch good for only a couple.
Trying to get some crossing routes on me, huh? I'm going to shut that down, too.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down.
They wouldn't let me get to my damn dude. Come on, man. I hate the fact.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Bring it back.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted
boys
as it moves
holding.
the offense backwards.
That's why I ain't getting no pressure. They holding out there.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
I didn't touch him.
But there is a flag
That's the
down,
computer.
so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A good rally to the
You're
football.
predictable. Same plays, though. Same play pattern. Same pattern. Same play pattern.
But it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball
Like playing I Declare War with you.
Hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last.
It's a pattern, fellas.
And that makes this 2nd and 9. Locke looks to throw it again.
I was on it. I know where it's going. You predictable, bro. I know where it's going. I know where it's going. It's very predictable. Very predictable.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Same play. Very predictable.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. And this is
out of bounds.
A spectacular one-handed grab there. They do get 9.
Predictable.
To 4th down. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York.
I didn't think he got down.
Command Central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision.
Well, get that kicker out there, bro.
Call now.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Woo! And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
That was hard. That was tough.
Tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
I like that that patch out there with that.
Right? The ones that we're going to magnify.
In the half, last-minute kicks, pressure.
This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st down, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And down he'll go at the 25. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
If I didn't get hit, that's a touchdown.
Picked off at the 28.
If I don't get hit, that's a touchdown.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
It's all right. Madden ain't going to keep saving you. Because that's a touchdown if I don't get hit. That's a touchdown. Oh, my God. Let it right, too. Just got hit.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Let you catch the crossing route once you eat the clock.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Not having Travis Kelce's hurting us right now.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Come on, he's predictable. Let's go. Same formations. He's going to run the same plays out of them.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here,
come on, y'all got it.
On this opening drive?
All right.
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared
we'll
for
take care of that
some
right now.
change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Locke working out of the gun. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Denver.
Single shotgun A slot. Come on, let's go.
From the gun, Locke able to get this to Gordon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Locke with a quick throw out to Judy. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Drew Locke Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point.
Told you about running that weak nickel, bro. Get out of it. Stop running, stop disrespecting me with that weak nickel.
Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
I know every counter run on that nickel. Okay. Appreciate you. And it's a man blitz.
Now here's
Torched.
And going deep for Hill.
I'm right there. Oh my God, bro! It's a torch.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Man, I don't know how he missed that. He ain't got a guy that can keep up with neither one of my wide receivers.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6.
And I know you're trying to play over top, so I'm just going to hit you underneath.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
No, you playing over the top. You ain't got no choice but to respect it. Everything under the bottom is mine.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
You better go cover it. The funny thing about this is you got to pick which side you going to cover, because you ain't blitzing.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
I like the fact
These
that
guys.
he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down.
Fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
Now Edwards-Helaire. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 27, Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Y'all don't want to even give me the fair opportunity to play this game. Y'all want to.
And you know, depending on
These boys cheat me already.
The umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Weak nickel. Weak
From the
nickel.
gun, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Weak nickel.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a handoff here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Down right around the 25. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down.
Third down.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Throwing now is Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to bull his way in.
Got to get your weight up, bro.
For a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief.
About to get that pick.
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10.
Come on, man. Let me get that.
Just past the
I know where it's going. He ain't got too many choices.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels
Come on,
routine.
man.
And I hate
pick.
that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Lock now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
And that was just absolute perfect man.
Still trying to get them whack-ass crossing routes.
The football led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
To try again after the sack. Lock. That's caught left side by Judy. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. Now Lock.
Knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. You predictable. You predictable.
7-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss.
Knew it was coming.
2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Lock. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 37 yards. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
That's okay. You can't stop my offense.
On the extra point.
Everybody likes to see
you won't get the ball back because I'm going for 2.
And you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays. That's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'll just play for overtime and hope I get the ball on the coin toss.
Hill will opt for the touchback.
You can't stop my offense.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved.
Now you're going to go to that tired, weak nickel, huh? 3-3-5. That's what you're going to? All right. I got you. Trust me, I got you. You're probably playing a two-man, so you got covered deep. You got to cover deep. ID this guy because he's blitzing. Yep. Should be right where I want it to be.
Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And, oh, a crusher.
Couldn't do nothing about that.
Picked off inside the 10.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not
playing at a handicap. No Travis Kelce. Nobody take it underneath.
And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys,
come on, scrub.
You've got to go work on the other corner.
Good game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
Wow.
Fourth quarter. Down
no holding call.
A one-score game.
Wow, no illegal block in the back either. Y'all didn't see that, huh? Okay. Gotcha.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And
oh, they're going to call a flag on me now, huh?
Stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
Oh, the heat is coming. You ain't got time to look downfield. I'm going to tell you that now. You ain't got time to look downfield, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And a very
you ain't got time to look downfield.
15 to the 16.
It's coming. Get out of that weak-ass offensive formation.
1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
You ain't getting no time to look downfield, bro. You better hit a flat. That'd be the only thing you can hit.
To throw, Lock, and he'll be hit as he releases it.
Go ahead and punt that ball.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Broncos send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here.
You better hope you get the ball in overtime.
A chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that.
Broncos.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. To throw is Locke. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge
that messed you up, didn't it?
point in the game. Frank Clark, he's the one that got home and takes him down for
trying
a
to set up
loss
that
of
same
9.
tired stuff.
Now the
I get it.
Broncos are going to call the first of
I
their
get it.
timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
You ain't got time to get it downfield, bro.
Now Locke.
Come on, get it. You ain't got time to get it downfield. You don't run it no more. Don't run that formation no more.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton,
You ain't gonna get it off in time.
There has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Lock to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That was an interesting.
Better hope you get it back for overtime.
As he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks...
Oh, you better hope you get that ball.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
At their own 19-yard line.
I'll play it safe. He will just...
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay?
Play it safe.
Go for it. What is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
Right,
come on, give me this ball so I can put him away.
Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right.
Ah, my ball.
Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown,
oh yeah, we scored a touchdown.
over.
We scored a touchdown.
If they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football.
Yep,
they
we
get
scored a
possession.
touchdown. We
If
scored
they
a
go
touchdown,
down
fellas.
And score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the
I'll take
idea
that.
of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best.
No!
They need to go down and
Oh, and it's intercepted.
He didn't throw the ball right, man. I threw it up, to lead him up and playmakering. Damn it.
To the 37-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you
How you
throw an
not?
interception
Oh my
like that
God,
in
man.
overtime,
Madden,
you
bro.
don't usually get a chance to throw a
Freaking
second one.
Madden.
I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
First throw of overtime for Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run.
Freaking Madden, man.
The first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20.
He's going to make everything happen.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Bro, I was saying to myself, I know he's not going to sit here and throw it to this running back. I'm too close for him to do that.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.